Daddy's home. Daddy's home. Once again, he's here. Dark Arm Dragon Punisher. If you want to do an errata, this is how you do an errata, okay? Look at this absolute fucking tank. This guy has a six-pack on his thighs that has a six-pack on his six-pack. Like, look, he is jacked, cracked, and ready to smack that ass. Like, it's crazy. It looks gorgeous. His dick has a six-pack. Look at that. Anyway, level 7 Dark Armed... level 7 Dark Dragon Effect Monster 2810 Monarch stats. I think this is searchable off of return. Don't know if you would actually do that, but can be normal summoned or set and must be special from your hand by having exactly 3 darks in your graveyard. Exact same summoning condition as the father himself originally. Now you can only use for a second effect of this card name each once per turn. Alright, here we go. This card simply says reveal this card in your hand as cost. Special a level 6 or lower dark monster from your hand. Also, you can't special the rest of the turn except darks. Oh, no! Anyway, so Dragon, Dark. Dragon Link good now? Mr. Kaiba, can you... Dragon Link good now? So, yeah, this is an extender for a guy in your hand, so it's not completely terrible. I don't know if Dragon Link has any just like one-card extenders that are worth it. I don't think Tracer's like full combo without the barrage. I could be wrong though. It's searchable by the rocket guy, I believe. So let's get into the second effect, because this is why this thing is absolutely cracked. During the main phase, you can banish up to 3 dark monsters from your grave and target an equal number of cards on the field, destroy them. So exactly like Dad's effect, except you can banish up to 3 and then pop them all at once. Now, it does target, so they didn't want to give it too much of a modern power creep. But you can banish 3 cards at once. And on top of that, here is the big thing. Why this is absolutely jacked and why he's got a 6-pack on his dick. It's a quick effect. Dark Arm Dragon as a quick effect that is also a extender. Now, I just want to say from a design point of view, this is absolutely perfection, okay? I don't really like erratas. I'm not a fan of them. I think they kind of just take away a lot from the card. A retrain is perfect. A retrain is exactly how you do it, dude. This keeps everything about Dad intact. It's got that summoning condition. It's got the same stats and looks and artwork and stuff. And on top of that, it functionally works the same way. But they have buffed it to be modern. It's actually playable. It might not be meta or game-breaking, but it's actually pretty good. And could even be a main deck stay in a lot of decks. I say a lot of decks, probably just Dragon, but I mean, you know, it's Dark Arm Dragon. So it's so perfect. Just from the perspective of making a card, like it's perfect. It's just perfection. I love this. It's exactly how errata should work, which is basically don't errata cards, retrain them. It's amazing. I love it. I genuinely love it. My only gripe is I kind of maybe wish that it was non-targeting, and I wish that it wasn't main phase only. But here's like another tertiary tangent to go on here. So non-targeting, I think, is a fair enough way to maybe make it a little bit more powerful. However, I've been really liking the main phase stipulation on a lot of cards. And I think that the reason for that is just like to give it some more balance, but not in like a super limiting way. Like imagine you could find mana at the end phase, right? Like that's a world of difference compared to like being able to use it in the main phase, right? Because if you go end phase and your opponent find mana, you actually just lose on the spot, right? Because you can't do anything. Whereas this card, it gives you some back and forth like mind games. You can wait till the end of the main phase and then go straight to the end phase and skip your battle phase completely if you don't want to go do it in main phase 2. It just like the back and forth that exists within that little dynamic of the phasing is like super, super interesting. And I think it's actually a really good restriction on a card, because most important of all is it gives your opponent a chance to actually do something, right? Because one of the worst like feelings is you know, you go second, you do like some stuff, you try and play the game, and then you pass, and then your opponent goes like, okay, end of main, activate like, you know, or even not even end of main, like would go in the end phase, activate 5 meta, and then they make they do a bunch of stuff and pop a card with Golemel, and you're just sitting there like, I can't do anything. But because it's end of main phase, it means you can be like, okay, well, I'm going to stay in the main phase and then do something else. I just think that's like a really good limiting thing for design space that just works really well on cards like this. But, you know, anyway, that's like a completely separate side point that I'm just ranting about. I just love this card. I think it's so well made. And I think it's exactly how making old cards into new cards should work. Just like straight up like retrain them to be better. And I would hope that they do this with more cards. I like what they did with Gores. I think it should have been way more powerful, but that's, you know, it is what it is. Gores has always been a battle trap. I don't know how you can possibly, you know, make Gores into any other type of card without just like fully changing it. So I guess it was always destined to be bad. Imagine Nibbing in the end phase. Yeah, exactly. Imagine Nibiru was just, you know, not main phase. It was just end, like quick effect. Like, like it would just be the best card ever, right? So it's a really good design restriction to have during main phase for these quick effects. Anyway, let's read some comments. Daddy's back, but where's the milk? In my nuts. My boy Dark Arm Dragon is back, and oh, definitely find tech for every single Mono Dark deck. Mono Dark? Dude, what the... You think this is fucking magic? Mono Dark? This guy looks pretty nice. The obvious places to run him would be Red Dragon, Archfiend, and Rockets, and they have built-in methods to search him. Ooh, RDA. Yeah. Did you guys know that the full RDA combo was less points than Chi Blackout? Make sure you sign up to Farfa's Genesis Fart Tournament this Sunday. See you guys then. Please punish me, daddy. Okay, like maybe one day the Master Duel meta comment section will give us some like interesting commentary and gameplay related suggestions instead of just sex jokes. But you know, what can we say? Robert has the best community in the world, and I mean that unironically. All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. This is just a short little card highlight. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.